All right, so here he is, the budding UFC bantamweight contender, UMAR Nurmagomedov, suffocating grappler, very good takedowns on the wrestling front, but a very well-schooled player on the feet as well. American Kickboxing Academy believes here, not unlike Islam Makhachev, that they have a future bantamweight world champion in UMAR Nurmagomedov. Corey Sandhagen was a guy that was on his radar, had to pull out of that main event due to injury. But a lot of people really believe that when the challenges get stiffer for UMAR Nurmagomedov, he's going to show you just how good he really is. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but MERAB DVALISHVILI, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight MERAB, because MERAB is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face MERAB DVALISHVILI. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. Well, no air conditioning, no problem. We're ready to go with more live action from UMAR Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. All right, with that backdrop, here is the tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, UMAR Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, MERAB, the Machine, DVALISHVILI.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so we'll see if UMAR Nurmagomedov can get his takedown game going here early. That is not to suggest that he can't realize success on the feet in this particular matchup. Nurmagomedov truly has every skill that you could possibly want for a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete training out of the American Kickboxing Academy. But oftentimes for him, the path of least resistance has been taking the fight to the floor.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands.
Now into his mouth.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nurmagomedov's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Making all these shots count. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by UMAR Nurmagomedov.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking. Now he's throwing that jab to the body. Oh, guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, he's out.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Oh, big shots from the top. Side control. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Nurmagomedov.
Massive shot from the top.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by DVALISHVILI.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, good ground and pound here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Nice defense.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Nurmagomedov's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. 5 minutes in the books.
Je veux pas te voir aller au sol. Debout, c'est toi qui domine. Alors, on garde la position dominante, on enchaîne.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes. Volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, look at that leg kick. Nice jab by DVALISHVILI. Just a slip there. All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots this way.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach.
He is officially up.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
DVALISHVILI's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. Nurmagomedov's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Ground and pound strike there now. 3 minutes now to go round 2. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Slips the punch. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, nice.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by DVALISHVILI. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Nurmagomedov's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Oh, he's got a guillotine. That guillotine is very tight. He's out. Watch this defense on this way.
Nurmagomedov getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Good work from the top here by DVALISHVILI.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by DVALISHVILI. NURMAGOMEDOV's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise started to form on that right side. Back mount now. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. DVALISHVILI's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, that looks tight.
Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
A series of punches from the top here by DVALISHVILI. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble. You gotta be kidding me. He's out. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
All right, close guard now. Gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, well, things are getting critical now. A lot of damage, a lot of blood in and around that eye. You could stop this fight right now.
You can stop it right now. I mean, I don't understand what anyone's waiting for. They're giving this guy a chance, but if he doesn't do something different defensively, it won't last much longer.
Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
DVALISHVILI's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Nurmagomedov's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Great submission defense on display tonight. And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, well, somehow, some way, he finds his way back to the stool, but the cut man better hustle his way in there. That cut around his eye is getting extreme now.
Reste dans ton combat, ne te préoccupe pas de ça. Tu vas y retourner.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the... Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that foot.
Nurmagomedov's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, we might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Great timing on that double leg.
Constantly a moving target.
He passes the half.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. DVALISHVILI's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, oh man, that was slick. Gotta be careful here. In the half guard.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
There it is, now he's going to mount. Nice transition.
DVALISHVILI getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Getting them out here.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But
Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
DVALISHVILI's in half guard now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Oh, nice.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive. Guys trying to get to the darts here. Oh my goodness, that darts choke is very tight.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that darts choke.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Nurmagomedov. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so that round is in the books. Nurmagomedov's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
5th and final round.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Nurmagomedov, connections right off the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
DVALISHVILI gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Oh, nice jab.
All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Well, the doctor doesn't care about your feelings here. That's the end of the fight. And again, when you talk about fighting in the future, you gotta have an athlete's health in mind. I know you hate to see it.
You know, you had an idea, right? The cut's in a bad spot. You knew there was a possibility. Unfortunate that it ends this way.
All right, that'll do it. We are going to show you some of the replays of what was a really exciting fight, and accumulation of damage ended up bringing an end to this one, DC.
It was a constant buildup of damage, John, over the course of the fight. At that point, all the targeting of the strike prompted the referee to say, hey, let me get the ringside physician in here, take a look, see if this guy can continue to fight.
Clean up on aisle 9 as we get ready for the next fight, but congratulations to the winner. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, MERAB, the Machine,
All right, so there he is, the still UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and